What's up, y'all? It's popping. It's D. Boss reacts to this vid by Lovely TTV. It's titled Birdman checks Joe, Charlamagne, and Druski over Drake. He coming hard over Drake, okay? Birdman don't play about Drake. Apparently, these people have had negative things to say about Drake. I feel like it's pertaining to his album or something like that. I don't know all the details, but I know that there was some type of back and forth. We're going to get all the tea in this vid, though. Hot mess. Let's watch.
It feels good to be back on this good Monday. This weekend was busy for me because you guys know it's my son's birthday. So we celebrated his birthday yesterday. So I hope everybody's doing good. So everybody's been hitting me up about all of this drama that's going down with Drake and Joe Budden. Child, the girls are fighting.
The girls are fighting.
In my Julie Banks voice. The girls are fighting. So if you guys do not know, once again, honey, Drake, like Kiki, is in his feelings because a lot of people are not feeling his latest release, All for the Dogs.
Y'all niggas are fucking everywhere. I don't want to share this song. I'm sorry.
A lot of people are saying it's not good. It seems rushed. People are not feeling it. And Drake is one of those artists that when he drops music, people flock it. Like, let's keep it real. Drake has been dropping bangers since he first hit the scene. And I liked all his albums. Thank Me Later was my jam. Okay. Nothing Was the Same was a good album. Views was a good album. Take Care, that's probably like one of my favorite Drake albums. More Life was pretty good. I liked it that as well. Scorpion was okay. You know, I was here for Scorpion. But that Certified Lover Boy bullshit was a certified flop to me. Yeah, he made his numbers, but I wasn't feeling it. Because I wasn't feeling Certified Lover Boy, I haven't even checked All for My Dogs. I will, but I just don't care. Like, he doesn't like move me in the way he used to move me. Like, when Drake would drop, I'd be like, literally at midnight, I'm downloading, and now I'm just like, whatever. And the song he got with his son Adonis, it was just weird. He has all these clips in his hair. He's just acting just way too effeminate for me. I think that's kind of turned me off from him. The nail polish, the hair clips, like, sir, I'm a grown woman. I don't even put that shit in my hair. So anyhow, all of this drama started simply because Joe Budden had an opinion. Now, we know Joe Budden has been throwing shots at Drake for years. You know what I'm saying? They had their little beef. But this time it became very, very public, okay? So if you guys do not know, Joe Budden was on his podcast, honey. I know Lovely Joe got a podcast. And Lovely Joe was on there popping his shit. He basically had an opinion about, Drake's new album. And, Joe just wasn't really feeling it like that. He felt like Drake is doing just way too many antics, okay? It needs to be about the music. He's running around with Kai Cenat. He's trying to act like he's a teenager again when he's a grown man. He's old enough to be Kai Cenat's daddy, okay? So let's go ahead and listen to what Joe Budden had to say. He dropped this on October 7th. So we're going to listen to what he had to say about Drake. And I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's yo, dog, I had to look up how old this nigga was when I finished listening to the album. You like 36? 36? Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old.
Oh, he about to be 37?
Get the fuck away from some of these younger niggas. And stop fucking these 25-year-olds.
Don't you fuck 25-year-olds?
I'm listening to the album.
But
you mentioned it. Why?
Because yes, on the album, he definitely is complaining about his 21-year-old girlfriend. A lot. It's just like, okay, sir. And I talked about this on my Patreon. I said something similar to what he's saying.
In the 25-year-old, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world.
I'm gonna say current.
I get it that you appeal to the world, and part of that is
niggas don't want to grow up.
But that's what I'm loving about Cole. Like, my shit is happening in reverse. Like, with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown-ass, like, real Jersey City nigga. I don't want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
No, you're not going to hear that.
That's my issue with him today.
You're not going to hear that.
He rapping for the kids, the streams.
I literally said this. I said there's not, and I compared him to J. Cole. I said that, when did this drop? Because is Joe watching my, If y'all subscribe, is he a patron? No, I'm joking, obviously. But I literally said that, there is no growth. There has not been much growth in like Drake's maturity, over the years, and it's a bit odd. I'm like, when you compare him to like a J. Cole, for example, you can hear the wisdom in Cole's lyrics. It's not about being conscious or being deep. It's just about maturity and wisdom, and there's not much there in Drake's lyrics. So it is odd. And I said that, he is starting to come off a bit uncle-ish. Anyway, go subscribe to my Patreon if you want to hear my full thoughts. But that is what I said. I said something very similar to this.
Join the comments, the algorithm. I'm rapping for this.
No, he ain't really rapping. He ain't trying to rap him.
No, he's not.
And I accept that.
I don't know.
I accept that. Listen, he has given me
enough.
I certainly don't want to sound like I'm sitting here complaining. If he don't make another song,
I said I'm not complaining.
I am well fed, Paul.
This is crazy. When did this drop? I need to fucking know. I said the same thing too. I was just like, but hey, whatever. I'm not complaining. Like, it is what it is. I still, because I did enjoy the album overall. But anyway.
But that was my take.
He did it already.
I can hate everything he puts out going forward. I got enough Drake in my iTunes. I'm good.
I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Kai Cenat. That's gonna sound like hate. It is.
It's not hate.
It is.
Absolutely.
Go find some niggas your fucking age. Hang out with them. Get some of that sauce.
That's not what keeps you. No, that's not what keeps you popping.
Fuck these kids.
That's not what keeps you popping. If that's the game he playing, I gotta play this game.
All the older niggas streaming music and buying it, Joe? No.
All that shit y'all saying for me applies to the field. I have long before called this nigga the golden child. Different set of rules apply.
Correct.
He's him. He is not one of them that y'all telling me about. I don't hold him there.
Dog, this album is gonna be the most streamed album in Spotify history. Why?
When you that,
even if it ain't good.
When you that type of golden, you got the glow. You feel it when you got that glow. When you that, yeah, nigga, you walking in with the glow. I do what I want, and that's what's gonna be popping. Whatever I want is gonna be popping.
So where's the motivation then? What you just said? Where's the motivation? Great point. If I could do whatever I want to do, and it's gonna pop, it's gonna be number one, it's gonna do all the things. Where is the motivation?
That wasn't what I was saying, but that was a double entendre. But wait, that's not what I was saying, but that was a double entendre. I was saying whatever I do is going to dictate.
Yeah. So now you can do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want.
But to Ice's point, I'm agreeing with
Ice.
Ice.
I'm not hungry no more.
But when J. Cole comes in that booth and y'all was there together, that's your motivation.
That is
you don't
true.
go Marlene, Darlene, Charlene, Felicia. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
And that's why I have a problem.
That's where your motivation comes from.
Look, hold on. And that's
Man, I'm talking about this phone like some sardines. I still like that verse. Don't get me wrong. Well, it's like rapping with Cole for you to come with that. It's like when Cole, he just bodied you on this fucking song, and this is what you are giving us. This is what you delivering.
Cause no, it wasn't.
Who said that?
Whoever said it.
Especially if he calling you, him, and Kendrick the top 3 or whatever. You should have really like gotten to your bag. You feel me? Like you should have really pushed your pen on that song, and you didn't. I still enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I still really like that song, but I see what they're saying.
My problem. That's my problem. Cole is right there, but you won't kill this nigga. You still putting him. It's me and you. It's me and you. No, separate yourself.
No.
Separate yourself.
Tell him with Cole.
Yes. Tell him fuck you too.
Cole is lying to these niggas.
I know you lying, but claim it.
I said months ago that all these niggas get together.
Wait, I want to hear the rest of that.
What Joe Budden and crew had to say about the whole Drake situation. Basically they're tired of, this Drake who's rapping like he's rapping for the kids and not for the adults, and he really hasn't grown and elevated per Joe. So finally Drake decided to say something, child. Champagne Poppy took to social media and he wrote a whole dissertation. So he says this, at Joe Budden. This time he put an ad on it. Usually it's subliminals in his music. He throws shots at Joe, but this time he was like, you know what? I got time time today, cuz. So he says, at Joe Budden, you have failed at music. Oh yeah, grab y'all's tiny violins.
Yeah, here we go. And I feel like that's such a lame thing for people to keep saying to Joe, because Joe, sure, you can say he's failed at music, but he is extremely successful at podcasting, and people really value his opinion on hip-hop. They take it seriously, and you can't get all of your feelings because he not fucking with your shit. He don't like it, he don't fucking like it. That's his opinion. Fuck out of here.
It's gonna be long, okay? You left it behind to do what you're doing in this clip, because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, remember, you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the thing that pops into your brain had you broke, living paycheck to paycheck. And the raps you write had 450 men showing up at your shows in Dusty and Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend that you're a goat. Please, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is a poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to. It's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in this generation to think that this whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate. The fact I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need it put in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special.
What the fuck that got to do with anything? What does this have to do with his point? This whole, everybody entitled to their opinion, people got you thinking that's a real thing. It is a real thing. And honestly, his opinion is, like I said, it's very similar to mine. I said the same thing. And that's not coming from no fucking place of self-hate and because I didn't get a rap career. So, I mean, you can't just brush it off and chalk it up to, he's just hating, he's a hater. I feel like that's everybody's cop-out when it comes to Joe Budden. They try to discredit, his opinion and his experience in the rap industry. They try to make it seem like, you don't know what you're talking about because you tried to be a rapper and you failed, so therefore your opinion is invalid. That's just so fucking lame. Okay, yes, he did fail in his rap career so many years ago. Now he is very successful, has one of the most successful, if not the most successful, podcasts about music. And you're getting mad because he's giving his opinion. I don't feel like it's coming from a place of being hateful and bitter. Sure, he might have been like that in the past in some ways, but I don't feel like that's what it's giving anymore. I agree with what he said. So you're just salty and in your feelings because he don't like your music. But okay, that's his opinion.
Occasion. So that is what Champagne Poppy had to say. So then Joe Budden came in after onto DJ Academic's post. And Joe Budden says, you'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated. So that was Joe's response. Now, I felt like, Drake said a whole lot of nothing. First of all, there's nothing wrong with living in a modest home. Let's start there. And let's keep it real. Most people, even people who got money, don't own planes, okay? Yeah, planes are very expensive to own and maintain. So him going at him because he doesn't own a Boeing 767 jet. Okay, Drake.
Right.
All right. Most people don't own jets besides you and Kylie and, a few others. But I felt like he was definitely bothered. But we'll get back to that in just a second. Now, what's very interesting is that Birdman, nobody at all. Here comes Birdman. He came out and he was calling out Joe Budden, Charlamagne the God, and Druski because he felt like they were disrespecting Champagne Poppy. So this is what he says. He says, at Joe Budden, calm down, brother. You not built for this gangster shit. At Champagne Poppy the GOAT, at Cash Money Official. Then he says, I think you mean good, and I respect you, even though we had our difference. But I respect you as C the God, but respect as Champagne Poppy at Cash Money Official. All right, so now we got to get into the drama with Druski and Birdman, okay?
This senior citizen gangbanging got to stop.
Back a few months ago, and I'm still trying to figure out if this beef is real or if it's just something for social media. But if you guys don't know, a few months ago, Druski had created a persona called Could Have Been Records, where he's acting like he's Birdman and, you know, he got jokes. So basically he had like a song that he created a few months ago called Standing on Business. And so if you listen to Drake's new album, he has the same line in there. So Druski's basically saying that Drake stole that bar and that, you know, that whole little flow from him. And so he ends up bringing back the Could Have Been record label exec, and you can hear him playing Drake in the background, and you know Druski's upset and he's mad. Let me go ahead and play y'all the clip of Druski when he was standing on business months ago, and then him listening to Drake talking about standing on business as well. Y'all go ahead and check this out.
He's standing on business. I'm standing on business. Play my shit. Play my shit!
Alright, so you guys just saw that video. And then on top of that, he also posted a video of this woman who's bald. She's supposed to resemble Birdman. And so Druski wrote the following. So Druski says, Could Have Been Records, Birdman, been in that gym. And then he posted the video of the girl. And Birdman was not here for it. So Birdman takes to his Instagram page, to his stories, and he asks Druski. He says, Druski, my little niggas want some of that. Stop playing with the GOAT at Champagne Poppy. Rich Gang or Don't Bang.
I hate
you little
people.
bitch at Cash Money Official. At Champagne Poppy on that Gladys, this nigga gonna come up missing. OVORG at Cash Money Official. So that's what they posted in the story, but then they took it down to the comment section and was going at Druski, and Druski ended up pinning it. So Druski says, Cash Money versus Could Have Been beef continues. Birdman says, bro, you still playing with the real gangster? Shaking my fucking head. Then Drake comes in and he says, Stun about to have you coming up missing on Gladys. Now when they say on Gladys, that means the shit is real, okay? For y'all who don't know who Gladys is Miss Gladys, aka Birdman's mama. Okay? She was shot and killed years ago, Gladys Brooks. So the fact that they're putting on Birdman's mama means that Druski needs to fall the fuck back, okay? So this entire situation is a mess, and if you guys don't know, him and Birdman, like I said, they were into it low-key before on social media. So I'm gonna show you this little back and forth that they had a few months ago as well.
You know I got a few bitches that steppers, right? I ain't even gotta call no nigga. I got bitches, but you won't come outside or come inside, nigga.
Nah, bro, on God though, bro. On a serious note, cause I was working with
that shit, nigga. It's like you start to step on my toes. You little young niggas got the game fucked up, nigga. I am that nigga. I'm watching this shit you doing, nigga. What the fuck is this record label?
Well, yeah, I mean this. This is a ripoff of Black Cash Money Records. Obviously, the fucking font is the same, and where they have a dollar sign, he got some cent. But he clearly he's a comedian. How are you getting all in your bald head ass feelings over this? This is embarrassing.
How the fuck you doing this shit without the mother?
But I'm saying, Birdman, nigga, this Birdman, nigga. So look. Nigga, I was scared to call because, nigga, I don't be knowing if you gonna pick up. But, nigga, I've been wanting to work with you, Drake, Young Boy, Wayne.
But you fucking with niggas that fuck with me, though. You fucking with niggas that fucking with me.
But, nigga, I'm still trying to get Wayne. But, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know you was fucking with, though. I didn't know you was fucking with Young Boy. I didn't know you was fucking with Drake at the time. But when I was fucking with them, nigga, I don't know.
What?
I feel like I didn't do no business with this. I didn't feel wrong about what I was doing. When I reached out,
What is happening?
Put some respect on my name, bro. You playing, fam. You playing with that fucking record label. Could Have Been Records. That shit sound like CMB, man.
Stunner. See, we ripped that, but I didn't know. Stunner, we're supposed to trademark that. That's not.
How the fuck can you trademark that? How can you trademark something that a nigga been working 35, 36 blood money on something that you what? Bro, I'm confused, bro. And look, on a real little one, like, first of all, I like what you're doing, but I don't like what you're doing because you fucking with fire. You fucking with real gangster shit, fire.
I said, Stunner, listen, man, I'm sorry, for real, because I'm not trying to, hey, I know about Miss Gladys. Brother, please. Listen, rest in peace, Miss Gladys, boy. I heard that a million times. I love that song.
All right, so you guys just saw the back and forth. Now, I don't know why the hell Birdman and Champagne Papi, a.k.a. Drizzy, are sitting here even playing like they're threatening Druski on Beyonce's internet. I don't understand that. Like, how y'all gonna sit there and talk about, you know what I'm saying, him coming up missing, especially when y'all know damn well Birdman got ties to YSL. Y'all know damn well there's a RICO investigation still ongoing. Y'all may want to stop playing internet games before they start digging. Part of me feels like a lot of people going back and forth. A lot of the fans are trying to figure out, is this real beef? Folks are saying instead of Birdman beefing with Druski, he needs to pay his artists. So they were low-key dragging him on Twitter all weekend. Now, personally, I don't know if it's real beef or not, if this is just some stuff, you know what I mean, to sell records or to bring attention to Drake's album. Because let's not forget, Drake is running around with influencers. He's running around with Kai Cenat and other people. So this might be some type of harebrained scheme, you know what I'm saying, with Drake's label and, you know, Cash Money and all the people who run with Drake to, like, start this little beef with Druski. So that way it just keeps people talking about the album. I don't put nothing past none of these celebrities. All of them are using gimmicks, you know what I'm saying, to try and go viral, to try and get spins. So that could very much be the case. I don't want to believe that they're that silly to really threaten this man for real on Beyonce's internet. I refuse to believe that.
Wait, did that say delivers no panties video from Portland Rap a day after her sex leak?
So that could shit. So this whole situation is a mess. So now on top of this, Wallow, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I could skip this part. Oh my God, I hope they are not doing this just for extra clout. That would be very embarrassing. But it's also equally embarrassing trying to threaten this man. What sense does that make? So if he does actually come up missing, you already snitched on yourself, dummy. Like, this is all so stupid. Over people telling jokes and over another nigga having an opinion on a podcast that he's paid to give his opinion on. Like, this is goofy and childish. Grow the fuck up, everybody. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh. Drake is so fucking lame. And Birdman, you are 60, 70 years old and you still trying to be on some hood gangster shit and threaten people because they not saying what you want them to say? Like, what? Or because they telling jokes? He's a comedian. It's not that deep. This is not slandering your record label or throwing dirt on it or anything like that. I'm confused what the problem is. This is all just so goofy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you're going to watch and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.